Hey, how y'all doing? I realize that I'm live on my channel too. So I'll eventually work on a proper opening for my channel. What are we doing?
Eating.
Trying to snack from. Where is it from again? Turkish something? Turkey? Oh.
Yeah.
This is just a. I don't want to. I don't need to try this. This is literally just from like a waffle cone thing. Hey, mindless. Why am I open? It's not. It's actually not what we're doing today. We're going to be playing Category 6. We got a beta access. They recently updated it. We had a lot of feedback last time that I didn't send them, but they definitely saw it because they immediately fixed one of my biggest things, which was turning off the music right at the start. Oh, there's something in between it.
Oh, that's not just a wafer.
Yeah, like a vanilla. It's like a really bad wafer cookie. Like a really poor wafer cookie.
You don't know this ain't good.
Yeah, Nicholas. For those who don't know, Whiskers passed away on the 12th, and I told the Discord community and stuff like that. We've had time to kind of process. She's currently getting cremated. They said that it should be Thursday or Friday that we get her back. We're just waiting on her to get her spot, and then she'll be home. We got little paw prints from the vet. But I'm trying not to be depressed. Trying to move forward. We did everything we could. But I have to take solace with. Anyway. You don't like it? I mean, I'll eat it. I'll sit here and nibble on it.
If you don't want it.
No, I'll nibble on it. Just give it here. You didn't give it. Did you want it? Weird. Thank you. Thanks, Terrence. Anyways, we're gonna play Category 6. I don't really have much else that I feel like doing. I know I should be editing or filming. I just don't have it really in me to sit there and try to edit the things I need to edit. So, yeah. Let's do this. I also fixed it that you guys should be able to still hear me, but you should hear my audio as well. Like, can you hear me still? Or is the background audio too loud? That's the question right now.
It's one of these that you're not going to be trying.
I don't get to try that one?
No.
Give me a hammer. I'll try that one.
You just have to live.
Here.
We gotta break it.
We got a jaw breaker thing
We gotta break
that we're
it.
going to have to break.
Yeah, they could like kind of make it look like normal. They fail.
Yeah, the candy was not worth it. It was like $30 or so. I was like, I'm not going to pay for that again. All right. I need a proper hammer. I don't have my jewelry hammer on me. I think there's a hammer over there. You want to grab it over there? No. It'll be fine. I got a napkin. We wrap it up in the napkin. That we go crack. It'll break. Sure. Yeah. I don't have a pair of vice grips or pliers or anything like that, so I don't really have much else. But yeah, we're restarting the whole game because there was like one small update, which was the music thing, which is I can disable the music now. Now I would still like to control in game the volumes with the volume slider. Huh? closer to here. It's like on the desk thing or whatever. Kiddo's just gonna be handing me. For those who don't know, super game. What'd you just do?
Drop a drill.
Why are you dropping the drill? Hope you didn't break the drill.
Anyways.
We got a hammer with candy. I broke the candy. Okay.
Also, he's may or may not be in box.
We can try it at the same time. Oh, okay.
Well, taste it.
Where's that?
It's bubblegum.
It's bubblegum too. It's like a hard,
What?
it's like a sour, hard bubblegum. Oh shoot, right, Nicholas. Yeah, just the difficulty. Because it started off as like an extreme. That's right. All right. Like I said, I still think that needs to be its own separate thing as well. Sleep to say the game at any bed or shelter you craft. Does that look different?
Maybe I should check out my journal.
Make your way inside, have dinner. Since we know that like you get to stay here and you can pick stuff up afterwards, I'm not too concerned. We can go do the dinner thing. And we can see if they listen. Anyway, you were about to make a remark about my comment. Oh, the Stitch. So those who that don't know, I did a small little short where Stitch was here because I went and bought a stuffed animal of Stitch. And Stitch attacked me.
This here is my wife Bexley. She has this incredible kindness.
See, again,
that
you don't
shines
need
through
that.
in
You could
everything she
just
does.
have the name. Like,
Whether
hey,
it's a
Dexy. Hey.
stranger or someone close, she treats everyone with warmth and respect. She doesn't seek recognition. She just wants to make the world a little better, one person at a time. I'm beyond lucky to have her as my wife.
What happened to our
Arlo
captions?
is always cracking jokes and making us smile. But the funny part is, he loves to sew. Not your typical kid hobby, but he's actually really good at it.
You like the sew?
He's
What
got
do you
this
mean, not your
creativity
typical
and
kid
confidence
hobby?
to just be himself.
Not.
Weird. Apparently, I can't do captions. All right. Well, let's get the dinner thing over with.
Clark, are you sure you want to stay home during a hurricane? The news says we have a mandatory
Oh.
evacuation.
I've actually got different responses now. I'll be fine. As of right now, it's only category 3. It's just a little wind and rain. It won't be a full-blown disaster, but a category 3 is still a meteorological event of a strongly worded.
It
Yeah.
may be only a category 3, but they say it's the largest storm ever recorded. It is the size of half the U.S. Maybe you are right. I also read this crazy story on the internet that the storm was man-made, and there will be more just like it all over the world.
Still too much dialogue, Nicholas. Still too much dialogue for an introduction. Should be, hey, this is my wife, so and so. This is my son, so and so. No, I'm not muted.
Isn't Eagle also have a long introduction?
Yeah, some games do.
hurricanes can cause a lot of damage, Dad.
I don't worry. Don't worry about me, kiddo. I'll be fine.
Your son and I will be a few towns over at my mother's house. I have decided.
I
to
like the
stay
fact
there
they got
until
rid
I
of
can
his
tell him to
voice.
save
Like,
some
didn't he
money.
used to say a bunch of
We leave
weird
in the
stuff?
morning.
If your mother makes one of her egg roll pork and I still don't like that. Sounds like a solid plan. Free rent and probably better food than a hotel. Just don't let her recruit you for any house projects while you're there.
Don't go in my room while I'm gone, Dad. Last time we went out of town, I found all my Legos out of their boxes.
Yes, yes. This is an awesome. This is exactly how somebody who was playing with their kids' Legos would respond. You're still holding that against me? It was a Lego emergency. The Death Star I built desperately needed reinforcements.
So much for the power not going out. That is our cue to leave. Are you sure you don't want to come with us, Clark?
Nah, I'll be fine. You two enjoy your trip. I love you both more than anything. Even ice cream. Dun 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 dun. It's nighttime. Admit it's that something you would do if you brought. I would, yeah. I would totally do that with my kids' Legos. I've sat there and just played with my the toys that I've gotten from my kiddo, and my kiddos would be like, "Hey, those are mine," and then they start playing with them. I'm like, all right, yeah. I was shooting ping pong ball at you. Okay. I don't know how much of that you heard. Translation was, we were playing a game. I won.
You didn't win. The actual part that was shooting ping pong ball at me to hit me in the head because he kept missing with the ping pong ball because his aim sucks.
No one heard you. You can't be heard.
Everyone heard me. I can go on YouTube and comment it.
Hi, motorcycle. More than ice cream. That's a lot of love right there.
Local woman Gail Smith and meteorologist hobbyist claim she has proof that the impending hurricane is man-made. She claims to have evidence that the storm was created by a scientist of Russian descent and is willing to back up her conspiracy with documentation she has gathered about the storm.
Local conspiracy theorist and meteorologist hobbyist Gail Smith claims she has proof that the impending hurricane is man-made. She even claims to have evidence that the storm was created by a scientist of Russian descent and is willing to back up her conspiracy with the documentation that she's even gathered about the storm. Ah, yes. When it comes about global weather conspiracy, who needs NASA? When we got Gail Smith and her internet research. Honestly, it must have been a slow news week for that to be in the news. Let me gather the water from the toilet. To everyone here, don't do that unless it's an emergency. But you can technically gather water from the toilet. Gather it from the tank, not here, but still. Hey, kiddo. What's up?
First thing I want to do right now, so we've got this upstairs.
Thank you. Do you not like it?
Well, it's good. A lot. I have to go to bed.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug. I know. You good? By research, you mean she Googled something and got a bunch of AI? That should be in there. What'd she do? Google a bunch of stuff and get an AI response? What's up, kiddo? Yeah, leave him be. He's comfortable.
Oh yeah, how we got down here yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Colleen. Can you set up rain collectors? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I want to see. I don't know what all got updated because they didn't like give a thing of notes as to thing of notes. Sorry, I was just reading a message of what they did. I think Kevin's Levi to the tank and not the bull. I mean, okay. The reality is down the line, if you boiled what was in the bowl, you would be fine. And filter it. But don't use that as your first option. Like if there's nothing else. Super Game Freak, you got to be answering those emails and phone calls and stuff like that from the littles. Nephew or not, you got to let them know that you at least saw it and be like, all right, give me some time. I'll swing back around to this. What is the current thing? Oh, go upstairs and get some sleep. Nada. Can I not do this? I'm just gonna do the sleep thing. That's what I'm gonna do. Apparently there was a necklace. First aid kit. Another beverage. Let's just skip this.
Hey, Clark. Before we leave, I wanted to have some special time with you, just in case I never see you again.
By the way, it doesn't show anything like of an issue. If I can play Ark and stream Ark, we're perfectly fine. Good plan. If this wimpy little storm kills me, at least I'll have this memory in the afterlife. I don't like this entire interaction.
Let's play a little game first. Question 1. Where was our first? That is correct. No girl can say no to playing with cute cats. Question 2. That is also correct. Yet that is correct. It was so beautiful seeing the ocean, but not near as beautiful as what I'm about to show you.
I know I just skipped all that because I just didn't care for it. I could go without that particular. Now that the fam is gone, what should I do? I did drink beers and play cards last time. Let's play Lego. Let's play with the Legos and make some dope castles. Hey, they gave me my food and water back up. That's awesome. I got to go answer that phone that is apparently downstairs.
Clark, I have been trying to call you. The hurricane has just been upgraded to a Category 5. You need to get out of there. It is going to start flooding.
That's too. That was supposed to be a mild hurricane, but must have intensified while passing over the warm ocean
You need to
waters.
arrange transportation. Head to Aunt Kathy's place. She's also staying put for the storm, and she has a truck.
Easier way to say that is like I thought it was supposed to be a mild hurricane. I guess it intensified. Must have gotten stronger over time while it was on its way here. Oh. I'm trying to find more food and water. Sounds like a plan. This should become a survival.
So it's smart to be prepared for anything.
This could become a service.
Stay safe. I love you.
I love you too. And don't worry. I'm sure everything will be okay. You need to be a little bit more serious at that point, for sure. Because, like, shit just got real. By the way, this is a really cool little detail. I love that, like, the last time, the castle wasn't there. You build it this time, and the castle's here. Sewing kit. Let me take the radio. Food. He's got an old school high-end radio, but you're telling me that he doesn't have a walkie-talkie of some kind. Like, since walkie-talkies have been a thing, they have been in kids' rooms. I'm not even upset that like I can't grab one. There just should be one. I'm telling you, there would be a walkie-talkie. Because it's what I was using to scoop the food out because the regular scoop wasn't left. All right. Good. I already fed the outdoor cats. As the last thing you have a chance at having a clear conversation with your spouse, it needs to be to the point. Yeah. Find your son's last time. I mean, not last thing. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like clear and to the point. Yeah. Disaster no one saw that's coming.
I really hope my house does not get damaged during this hurricane.
I honestly think this entire cutscene should be nixed. I think what should happen is when you get to a certain point or wherever this event happens, you hear thunder, like you get immobilized. You hear the lightning, you hear the crash. And it's up to you, the player, to turn around and see what had happened. That's how I feel the event should take place. You don't need to have the really weird foreshadowing. Again, like it depends on what you're trying to build here. But for me, it feels too comical. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. So I need to build an axe real quick. Oh, hello. Eat, drink, and be merry. All that solves the question of how to get a Christmas tree inside. I don't know. Did he remember to pay his homeowner insurance? It'd suck if he didn't. You pick up the little rocks too on that. But just me here, there's more wood than last time too. Yeah, a little each up there.
When are you guys gonna switch to a cat?
Wow, this is cool. I should take it with me.
Huh?
When are you gonna switch to a cat cut gets taken down?
We already bought the software. We got DaVinci Resolve Studio. Well, you better knock on that wood then, Levi. Here. Knock, knock.
Wild animals can be unpredictable. They can be a great food resource. However, hunting aggressive animals is always a risk.
So that one disappears, but this one stays. Where'd I get the tiny knife? Why don't I use that? Get some leather. Some meat. I got a deep wound. Head to Kathy's house. Use the map. Use the map. Use the map. Use the map. Map. Sorry. What? No. Puts a call into member solutions for assistance in tree removal. It took a little while. I'm surprised there's not like different types of wood currently. Like usually a lot of survival games, you'll go like sticks, then logs, and they're used differently. And you can turn logs into sticks or kindling or stuff like that, depending on how thorough the game wants to be.
There should be some good stuff in here.
Not going to take the mouse trap. If I remember right, this is where we
Trade or sell this.
how do you know that there's a trader that you can sell that to? Again, you haven't gotten to that point. What is this for? Let me take the matches. Painkillers, yay. Beverage. Played a few too many survival games. I shouldn't compare this to like a lot of them, but I am going to compare this to the Long Dark, and that is because that is where I found out about it, and that's what they wanted it to be similar to based on a small conversation that we had. But for a one-man project, this is pretty good. One person.
My art
project.
studio, once filled with vibrant canvases, is
Hazing
now a
you.
refuge in the heart of soon-to-be chaos. I've taken to sketching the remnants of what I think our world will look like after the destruction. The hurricane may have
Yeah,
silenced
motorcycle,
town,
the
but
deer
my
and the
art
wolf
whispers
went
the
poof.
stories of what will become. That is, if I can actually get anything done around here.
My art studio, once filled with vibrant kind of canvases, is now a refuge in the heart of the soon-to-be chaos. I've taken sketching the remnants of what I think our world will look like after the destruction. The hurricane may have silenced the town, but my art whispers the stories of what will become. That is, if I can actually get any work done. Just don't forget to sketch yourself a coffee break. That's a good one. That's it. I can stay here and save the game. That's nifty. Probably do that. Yes, you are. You are a good kitty. Yes, you are. Pet. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, we got a bandage to replace the one that we use. Let's sleep until dawn. This way we can save the game. We can drink and eat and be merry. You're such a good kitty. I bet you anything you could do things. I get the feeling that you could turn that cat into food and leather. I really hope you can't. Oh. Take the cheese.
Ouch!
I knew that was going to happen. Why am I bleeding from a mouse trap? Have you never had a mouse trap go off on your hand? That is nothing. Unless the mousetrap is like severely deadly, that is nothing. You're not going to bleed from that. You're going to maybe get a bruise at most, but not bleed. I can't collect any of the paper. Nope. Category 6. There are games that you can play that are just taking care of cats or other animals. Remember, at a certain point, it starts flooding. There goes the house. Ooh, snap. That would actually look like it might hurt me. Right. Fuel. And there's a survival mode and story mode to this game. We're playing a little bit of the story mode. At least an hour's worth. Apparently, I'm holding on to it. I can apparently lift and gather and use up to 100 pounds. And the wood is only weighing... Oh! It's a little better. Still, the flash flood is kind of... eh. All that cut wood, we could chop some. Yeah. Counts on the Lego type to know if they're tonight. Not saying anything about that. Totally didn't make dominoes with things and use mice traps to mouse traps. Oh, it doesn't let me pick that up.
I want to get higher, buddy.
No, it only goes up to a certain amount. Okay. Oh, it doesn't let me get it. You're gonna make me go grab the phone charger. I'm not gonna fall for that mice trap again. Just not gonna grab it. There's no point. I'm gonna get bleeding damage. Should be bruising damage.
Aunt Kathy. She's a bit of a loner with poor me
The
syndrome.
way that is
Though
said
it's nice having her live nearby for my son to visit.
is a little bit
They have a nice
suspicious.
time together.
Beyond certain
God
episode
damn,
1,
she
the
can be
last
so
quest
annoying
day.
sometimes. But she is family, so I guess I have to try and like her.
At least it felt more gradual than instant flood area. Yeah. Well, we're not stealing anything this time. All right. Let's
Hi,
talk.
Clark. Your wife said you were coming by. This storm is fucking crazy. I have never seen it flood like this.
Aunt Kathy,
Get my record player working off this
isn't that your
battery.
sister?
The music
So
helps
instead of
me
your
relax.
wife, wouldn't it be my sister said you were coming by? The storm's fucking crazy. I've never seen a flood like this. I was able to get my record player working off the car battery at least. Music's make it at least a little bit more bearable. Well, you're a lot more prepared than me. I'm trying to get to my
Isn't the car battery
wife
flooded?
and son. I think the name should be used here. Calling it wife and son constantly detracts from you wanting to do it. I can't hear you.
Of
use your drive.
course you can. It is in the driveway.
Should we ask her a question?
It should start right up.
You should stay here and ride out the storm. Can I use your phone? Mine got wet.
It looks like that is your only option. Unfortunately, my phone is dead.
Your phone got wet?
Put your card records on.
And it doesn't work anymore because it got wet. What phone? Like what time period is this set in?
My charger
That
is
you can't
downstairs
use a
with
phone
floodwater.
that
I
got
don't
slightly
feel like
wet.
risking my life to go get it.
I can use the Samsung. I could drop this in like 20 feet of water, pull it out, and still use it. I wouldn't be able to charge it for a while, but I can still use it. And who's not grabbing their phone? See, that's what gets me. It has cell phones, cell phone chargers, but then we act as if, like, why do they have a CRT TV everywhere? Old school radios. It's the mixture of timelines that's getting me. That should be a flat panel TV.
We have CCR TVs.
We have CCR TVs because I collect that stuff. There wouldn't be but like every house that I've gone to so far has a CCR TV. No, it's not going to have a CRT TV.
Thanks for finding my
Not
charger.
this late in the
You
game.
must really want to talk to your wife.
Late
It will
2000s.
be a while before my
Yeah.
phone is
One thing to do:
Why
dunk
don't we
that
take a
wet
rest
phone
on
in a
the
large
couch?
bag of rice. I heard it'll absorb all the water inside it somehow. I think the flip phones are 50-50 with water. I mean, like this type of cell phone that they've shown would indicate at least 2010, and I could believe some of the CRTs in 2010s because they were still selling them in 2005. In 2010 was roughly the time of iPhone, I think.
If this is a small town or if it's in a bigger city. So,
Yeah.
smaller towns would have kept on because they wouldn't have been able to afford to get the bigger units.
She's a Time Lord in a grunge band. Found a Sony CD player with a radio handheld thing in the trash today. Should I go back and get it and see if it works before it's thrown away? Yes, you should. A Sony CD player with a radio handheld, depending on what CD player that is, if it's fully functional, you could make $20-$30 off of it easily, if not possibly more, depending on its condition. Small town or not. Barely. How many small?
Clark, I've been trying to reach you. We've lost power and don't feel safe here. The water's contaminated, and there are some shady people outside looking for food. Things are getting
Didn't they go to their parents?
About to die.
Didn't they go to their parents? Clark, I've been trying to reach you. We've lost power and don't feel safe here. The water's contaminated, and there's some shady people. Yeah, they went to the parents, and then they went to a safe area. Okay, never mind. No. I have phones about the snakes.
How?
Stay calm. We'll
We are
find
over
out.
100 miles away, and everything is flooded.
100 miles isn't that bad. I'll make my way to you on foot. There's an old ham radio in the garage there. I'll contact you on that radio.
Please be safe. I will listen for your radio call.
Most radio stations. Did they change that line? Most radio stations have old ham radio equipment in them. I'll head to the nearest radio station. Don't let anyone in the
Can you
house.
bring extra food and water? We are going to run out.
Most of the houses around here are flooded. I can't get inside them. Oh, hey! I'll check the higher ground area and
That
see what I
would
can
be great.
find.
Your son wants me to tell you that he...
Damn, her phone must have died.
RS. I'm going to need 2 seconds phone call.
Mm-hmm.
I have enough power. It's like calling 911.
Maybe the parents are saying, all I've got is a laptop and a smartphone. I think the iPhone came out in 08, somewhere between 07 and 09. I was in 5th grade. God, now I gotta look it up. And it does pause it, okay, because you can see the stuff.
You want to eat another snack?
When did the iPhone come out? 07. So there's no excuse.
There is an excuse for our CCTV. try the biggest fucking.
Yeah, I want to try the crackers.
They're so-
But iPhones were also more of, oh, who am I kidding? iPhones were cheaper compared to what they are now. Technically.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Compared to, like, the higher end TVs back then. They have a handful of them. Are you scared of them?
It's crackers. I can even see the salt on it.
Those are not crackers.
It smells like coconut.
They have coconut.
This nuts smell good. Sprinkle wheat.
Those very clearly have coconut in them.
Whey powder flavorings. Trying to decipher.
Well, I mean, there's a quicker way to decipher. So let's take a bite.
I don't want to take a bite. I don't want to gag. Like it smells like it has coconut in it. God, this is so awesome.
Here's breath that. I told you would.
There's a coconut.
Yeah, I told you would. You can put back. Stuff.
You get a drink. Take a
I told you, and I warned you.
Yes.
Don't listen to me. Whenever I tell you, you maybe not.
Ugh.
Go around with crackers everywhere. Why don't you just wash it out?
Ugh. Not good. I do not like coconut. Here, but you're gonna get the radio CD player in between cell phones. More proof. It's while family time lords have the escape Gallifrey. Zinnia, don't worry about it. I'll let the live play for the YouTube generation. All right. Back to what we were doing. Coconut was bad. Like really, really bad. Ugh. Come back here. You would have made life so much easier. I could go and, explore and do things. Where you go? Switch to Cosmic to let your live play. I'm laying down and think of. I just don't like coconut texture. I don't like coconut. Period. My mother was full on allergic, like anaphylactic. Needed an EpiPen allergic, or they would die. And I gained an aversion from it. My body rejects it. It's not like a normal reaction. It's just like I gag really, really badly. What is that? Oh, that's a wolf. He's just laying down over there. Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
Please don't
Do-do-do.
just-
Don't eat them if they make your stomach upset, because here's the thing. Coconut, I have a really bad reaction. I have a visceral reaction to coconut when eating it, drinking it, anything like that. If some coconut milk I can have, but like it has to be really filtered. And even that is got some issues. So like we had my spouse had a drink that had coconut milk in it, and I was like, I should be fine. I've had some. I was not fine. I was very much not fine. That is much too old of a TV. Your excuses at this point are just not no.
Give me a drink. Please.
Huh?
Give me a drink.
He's swimming in oof.
I'm green red at every OCDs.
It just doesn't make sense.
He gets jealous he doesn't have OCDs. Here.
I have 2 CRT TVs now. I'm happy. I'm not jealous of that one. Now, if I find a specific CRT monitor, you know, those monitors that they use for security, that they used to use for security stuff, oh, those things can be awesome. And they can go for a pretty penny.
No more snacks.
Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, I don't want any more. Get a snack. Go get it. If I get a snack, it's got to be a safe one, huh?
Bubblegum was good though.
The bubblegum wasn't bad.
It was very sour.
It was very sour. Yeah. All right, fire tower and old bar. Didn't I just eat something? The house also looks old. Yeah, it looks like the early 2010s when rabbit ears still actually worked, so I believe it. Yeah, but everyone here has iPhones that just barely came out. Yeah, they were invented in 2007. They were not very common. Like if you had an iPhone, which is one of the first touchscreen phones that existed, you had money. And an entire small town has them. Bullshit. Before the event happened, how many excuses are you going to give the storytelling? Lots. Oh, all right. Well, at least I know lots.
That they have
It's not just that. It's like the inconsistencies.
Slightly unrealistic.
My son would love this. I better keep it.
Why would your son like a cluster of, you don't know what? Oh, my kiddo collects the most random. Okay, that I'll let that one slide. My son collects some pretty random stuff. We'll let that one slide. Coming up to the fire tower here in a minute. Is this not first-person shooter? So it's first-person hatchet. That's low-income person buying Jordans. Levi, that's like a low-income person buying Jordans. Yeah, it's not the smartest thing that you should do. No. Do you know it would not be this common? I'm just saying it wouldn't be this common. I don't feel like fighting that wolf right now. I don't know what its range is. This kid loves pine cones. Pine cones can be used for a lot of things. Yeah, no, I'm good with that. Is it linear or open world? I think right now it's linear. I think it's procedurally generated world that that the creator, they then started doing things to or with. I'm not entirely sure. Is it just me or just are they gonna have it be destroyed like after I grab everything from here? Is that what's gonna happen again? I was able to take more of the stuff. Yeah, they did it again. Yep. Made me get hurt. It's just slightly annoying. Campfire, Molotov, gun stock. I can't make a bandage out of clothing? What? I can make a first aid kit if I already have a bandage, but I can't make a bandage? Like, that is like 101. I could literally grab something right now and make a makeshift bandage. Very, very easy. Well, yeah. Oh, I'm bruised a little. Yeah, cloth scraps. Yeah, that's what. You're telling me that I can't use the clothing to. I got cloth right there. I should have taken the fall damage. I'll take that now. Should have taken that beforehand, though. It's so weird. And I'm still bleeding. Oh.
Hi. Hi.
I can't disassemble the clothing.
Well, you can put him on my lap. Come here. Bring him here. Put him here. Give me my
I
cat.
would, but he's purring.
Give me my cat. He came to me first, and you grabbed him.
Purr.
Give him.
You want to purr for the stream? You want to purr for the stream? You're going to headbutt it? All right.
No.
Yeah.
See?
Ready? Go ahead. Go.
He doesn't know this. No, he agreed with me. Give him here. I want to, but you're too fucking lazy.
He's just going like that.
I love you.
You're good. You're good, sir. Go on. Go to your own.
Oh, okay.
Heard the purring and chirping. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see. Apparently not. Apparently, that does not fix it. At all. I can drop the cloth. Nope. He wants it, but he's too lazy. You know, I heard that animals act a lot like their owners. It means that you're lazy. Oh, that's weird. You're not lazy? How much are you been laying and just chilling in your room, on your bed, on average?
I came from school stuff. And I got out at 8 today.
Yeah, because I made you.
And
You
I
didn't
said-
volunteer
and I did
that
it
shit
without
up.
Fucking complaining. Didn't I?
No, you can complain.
No, I didn't.
This place could be dangerous.
I was
You should
like,
be careful.
okay. Don't fucking complain. I did it. I got up and fucking did it.
Don't get too close.
Are we not gonna let me? Nada. All right, whatever.
My son would like this.
Feel. If I don't get a bandage, like you have duct tape, you have cloth, and you can't make a bandage out of either of those items. Go, really? My kids know to do that. Come on now. And I can't open the door because of the water, I'm guessing. Honestly, that level of water, you could still open that pretty easily. Totally gonna die. I'm gonna die before I get to where I need to go. Because I can't stop the bleeding.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry.
My duct tape is used as a bandage in your garage. Yeah. Good kitty, huh? Oh, he drooled on me. You can kill somebody but not loot them. Well, I had the option to, but it didn't give me anything. Okay, so the pathway is blocked. I can't move forward anymore. And I'm bleeding to death. I can't create anything. Wait, I see. You're telling me I can't crawl through that area? That is about as forced you can't go this way as you can get. Okay. Should be able to go here, but that's blocked off over there with the tree line border bullshit. I can't go that way. I can't go that way. What the hell is going on? Can I jump the fence line? No, I can't. It did not let me do that. Okay. Nope, it was not letting me chop the trees out of the way. It's a barrier. See? So I can't go the way that it needs me to. Is that all that's in the demo currently? Because you got this. Aha. I was screwing up. I should have saved that a little bit longer.
As I approach this masculine fella who can only be described as alpha male, his happy-looking
The
dog.
fuck is the alpha male bullshit doing in the
Was a
game?
nice person. The dog was disarming. The man's bite could be broke down, and he might need my help.
My frame rate dropped massively for some reason. This game should not be taking that much resources.
Storm. My name's Pike. I was out searching for more survival gear before my bike broke down. Speaking of gear, you got anything valuable you're looking to get rid of?
Can you
Let's do a
break
trade.
car
Don't
window?
try to rob
No.
me or my dog Stuffy Muffins will rip your face off. Cell phones, jewelry, cigarettes. Hell, I will even take toilet paper if you got it.
The moment he called it a cell phone and not an iPhone, moved this timeline into at least 2015.
Money is going to be useless after the apocalypse. I am betting that these valuables will be the new currency. So anything you can bring me of value, I will trade you for. Nah, man. This is it. The end of it all. I've been watching movies about this my whole life. I am ready.
Oh, yeah. There are people that are kind of like this in these type of scenarios, but it's still like, hey, here we go. I can buy a bandage. There we go. I'm no longer dying. And I can't talk to this guy anymore. Oh. That sucks. The hell? I can't talk to him again? There is no interaction a second time. Well, okay. Don't get me wrong, like you can't, oh my god, look at that.
Holy fuck. Is that a tornado up ahead?
I don't have fall damage anymore. Good. I became overpowered. Fall damage shouldn't, like, you should always take fall damage. You should always take fall damage. Period. Ah, that's a nice little effect. I like that. The down power lines causing electrical issues. So you can't go over here because it's going to cause you damage. I'm at 23 health. I don't have the option to wow. You're telling me that I can't get inside of this car? The tornado moved slightly. Also, as somebody who's like been inside of a tornado, lived this would be the like stupidest thing you could do. Don't do this. Don't go towards the tornado. Totally would rip through the houses out. Wouldn't rip them quite the same way that it did here, but totally would rip through those. Like it's being constructed. That has just survived a tornado. Like roof has been ripped off. I have a gun now. Oh, I have a gun now. All right.
This is interesting.
Also makes me wonder why I'm not a fan of the alcohol thing.
Dear Judy, let the hurricane take this old house. It's ready to die. I haven't paid taxes on it in years.
Tornadoes. Don't go
Plus it
chasing
needs a new
waterfalls,
roof.
riptides, or
I have
tornadoes.
not a fucking dime to spare in this economy. I work 2 fucking jobs and have nothing to show for it. I am headed to the homeless shelter in Oaktown. It will be my new home for a while. I am not coming back here. Love, Dan.
I'm going to say this right out. I know plenty of homeless people that would look at this house and totally live here rather than a homeless shelter. Especially because this is made out of logs. This would be something that is repairable. Apparently, there's a rope in here.
I might be able to trade or sell this.
There's a bandage. Mm-hmm. So many books, and I can't take a single one. I'm just going to let myself be anxious because I don't want to drink the alcohol just to fix being anxious. And I'm not going to use the cannabis. Oh my God, he's so fat that he's making it difficult for me to sit up. There you go. You happy? Anyways, let's see if I can heal my health a little bit. Hey, look at that. I was able to heal it by 10 points. Actually, I like that. It doesn't heal all the way. Makes way more sense. He's not fat. It's his fur. It makes him look puffy. I hope I got that right. Hugsies autocorrect. Hoping cheese bring you peace.
Whoever said that about Max, no, he's just fat.
He's just fat.
Don't get me wrong, the poop helps, but he's kind of chunky. He's on a diet for a reason.
Yeah. I don't know why being anxious would lower your health the way it was.
The road up ahead is clearly blocked by what looks like a rock slide, and it appears there is a weatherman up ahead. His raincoat is drenched, and his hair is plastered to his forehead as sheets of rain pummel down on him.
Was there a need to describe all this?
That seems miserable.
And what is with the frame rate of why is this killing my computer? How much resources is this thing draining? Jesus.
What are you doing out in this weather? Are you crazy?
What about you?
Your best bet is to hike up to Eagle's Rest. There is a weather station up there with a radio you can use. It is powered by a generator.
Going to higher ground and being out of this floodwater would be great. How
It's
far?
far, but it's the only option if you want to use the radio equipment. Make your way northeast through Gander National Park.
I'm an axe-wielding hobo. How are you doing? North direction I need to go, so I won't be too far
You
off.
might want to get some climbing gear and cold weather gear on your way up. It gets cold this time of year up in the mountains. Before you leave, can I get a quick interview for News Channel 9? This storm has sustained wind speeds reaching over 200 miles per hour. There have been tornadoes, blackouts, and mass casualties. The death toll is said to be over 10 million people.
Sorry. Don't feel like doing the interview, especially when I have kiddos to get to. Honestly, there should be an option to like give a message to my family if they see this.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, my head is killing me. I must have gotten knocked out from the rock slide.
All right. So that was the end of the demo. For now, I expect that they will work on more of this. Let's do this. So I expect that they'll probably do more of this, and I really hope that they fix up the demo to be a little bit more of what the game is going to be. So it's from an indie studio. If this game it winds up being like $5, I would buy it. And I'd even encourage other people to go and buy it and go from there, just so that we can see what more is going to come out and what they're going to do with the game. If they listen to the community, this could be a really fun game to play. Need to fix that AI junk. Get rid of the AI junk. Well, that was a nice little weird. That was definitely different. What if it's $9.99? No, I would not pay $10 for the game in its current state. I just wouldn't. If it had a really good storyline and it looked the way it currently did, sure. Right now, everything across the board is less than mid. Right? I'm playing it because I like survival games. It is not a game that I would be like, it's got a great storyline and it's got or a great plot or something like that. There isn't a single thing in this game I could say that is great. Go play it. It is very basic currently. There is promise in this game. And that drives me to be like, you know what? Let's give it a chance and see where it goes. That is not $10. Go give it a go. That is, it's $1 to $5. Yeah, let's do that. And it's not the first game that they made. That's another thing. It is not the first game that they made. But it is a pretty ambitious game. Yeah, I kind of figured. I definitely would not buy it for $20 to $60. I would not, could not with $10. Would not, could not with lots of luck. I do not like this game, Sam. I would rather spend the money on green eggs and ham. Yeah. Purr. Had a moment when Max is on here. Whisker's just never going to be on there again. I'm not going to have her sitting on my shoulder talking with chat ever again. The amount of live streams I've done with what I did with Whiskers. Pretty sure I will I'll be able to move on. Never. I'll get something for the office that will make sense to honor her. We'll figure something out. We've got magnets galore for the pictures. Maybe I'll try to paint something up. I've got somebody sending me something in honor of her. I've been noticing a lot of indie developers have been making browser-based games like Twine and Sugar Cube. Colleen, it's never easy losing a fur kit. Yeah, I don't know. Especially one that was my service pet. Whiskers helped me get over Harvest. Harvest was my service kitty for a little over 14 years. Whiskers was only 4 years old. Check your cat's teeth. Get them brushed. If your cat gets stomatitis, have a real discussion with your vet about how quickly you can get those teeth removed or taken care of. The less medication you have to do, the better. There's no guarantee the medication that she was on caused a pancreatitis. There's no guarantee that she didn't possibly have pancreatitis beforehand, and maybe that's why her health problems started getting worse over time. When we got her, she was healthy as far as everyone knew. And over a couple of years that we had her, her health declined. The vet mentioned we did everything we could. They made a point to send me a text and be like, you did everything you could. That helped. There was a chance she could have survived the pancreatitis, and if she had survived the first bout, it would have been pretty easy to monitor it and take care of her. And we were talking about having, IV fluids to give her periodically, how we would set that up. We were looking into the future with hope because she was fighting it pretty well. And then she had to get a surgery in order to get a feeding tube because she was having issues eating, was one of the biggest things. And she just declined very rapidly. At the end of the day, she got to be with us instead of being stuck in a hospital.
And she had a full belly.
And she had a full belly. No, about as full as we could get it. 5 cc's at a time every few hours. But her pancreas was shutting down, so she wasn't absorbing the food. She wasn't digesting the food. There's a good chance that her liver was shutting down as well. She was one hell of a cat. What I will say is, you've got a fur baby, you got a pet, go give him some extra love. Thanks, Jim. We'll get over this. We'll move forward. This one will be probably easier than Harvest because I know I did everything I could. And Harvest was old, but I couldn't afford at the time to take her into the vet. And I felt guilty about not being able to. And I shouldn't. I did everything I could at the time. But we'll move forward. We'll remember her fondly. And she's going to be missed by a lot of people. She got semi-famous. She got to be loved by more people than were just here. So thank you all for that. I'm going to call it. I made myself depressed on accident. Didn't mean to do that. And I don't really have much else to do because the game's done. I don't know what else to play right now. Apparently there's some mods for the new Frostpunk. For the Frostpunk 2. Which I'm surprised that they opened that up because they never opened it up for the original Frostpunk. But now there's a workshop area and there's mods for it. So that's different. Yeah, there's still not a workshop for the first Frostpunk, but there is Frostpunk 2. That one I find a little funny. So it's going to be interesting seeing what type of mods come out. And then I'll probably play it. I'll probably play a regular one too. Anyways. You guys have, and it's midnight here, cold, and I should go to bed where it's warm. Yeah, it's about 11 o'clock here. I should go upstairs and relax and take this one with me. Kiddo's got school in the morning, so thank you all for joining me for a little bit. It was awesome to have you all in here, and we got to play a little bit of the game. Try to go to the store after some of everything refroze. Driveway was a solid sheet of ice. Ooh, geez. Take care. Be careful. You all have a free Acme Day. Have a free Acme Day as product of Villain. Have a free Acme Day with Rich Act be built to your account. Have a free Acme Day. You all won the game. You all won the game today. Peace of mind, serenity, body and spirit, and harmony to you and others.